This is why millions of people are trying to figure out what's really happening to jobs, money, and the future, especially in 2026. On the surface, everything may seem normal. People are working, businesses are operating, and news reports show the economy is growing in certain areas. Yet behind that appearance, the financial reality for everyday Americans is shifting in ways that are not immediately obvious. Jobs are changing, money doesn't go as far, and the future feels uncertain for many households. To understand what's happening, we need to look at the underlying trends shaping work, income, and financial stability today. First, let's talk about jobs. The job market is undergoing a fundamental transformation driven by technology, automation, and artificial intelligence. Some industries are booming, creating high-paying positions for people with specialized skills. Tech, healthcare, and renewable energy sectors are examples where demand is strong and opportunities are growing. At the same time, other industries are shrinking or evolving in ways that reduce traditional job security. Manufacturing, retail, and administrative roles are increasingly automated, meaning fewer people are needed to perform tasks that were once standard. This shift creates uncertainty for workers in many fields, even if overall employment numbers remain strong. Another aspect is remote work. The pandemic proved that many jobs don't require daily presence in an office, and companies have adapted to hybrid or fully remote models. While this provides flexibility, it also changes where people choose to live, how they commute, and even how they think about career progression. Cities that were once economic magnets are seeing residents leave for more affordable areas, and companies must now compete for talent in a broader, more dispersed labor market. This creates both opportunities and challenges. Employees can work from anywhere, but they also face greater competition from a global pool of talent. Money, and specifically purchasing power, is another critical factor. Inflation over the past few years has raised the baseline cost of living, and wages have not consistently kept pace. Essentials like housing, food, utilities, and healthcare consume more of the average paycheck than ever before. Even when salaries rise, they often don't fully cover the increased costs, leaving many households feeling financially squeezed. Interest rates have also risen, increasing the cost of mortgages, loans, and credit. This combination of higher expenses and slower wage growth makes it harder for families to save, invest, or plan for the future. Debt has become another pressing issue. Many households rely on credit cards, personal loans, and other forms of borrowing to cover everyday expenses or unexpected costs. As interest rates climb, carrying debt becomes more expensive, leaving less money for savings or long-term investments. This creates a cycle of financial pressure where people work hard but still feel like they are barely keeping up. Healthcare is also contributing to financial strain. Premiums, co-pays, and prescription costs continue to rise, creating an ongoing expense that many families cannot avoid. Even small medical bills can quickly disrupt a budget, and those without adequate insurance coverage face significant financial risk. For many Americans, healthcare costs are one of the largest factors contributing to the feeling that money is tight and the future is uncertain. Global factors also play a role in this shift. Supply chain disruptions, energy price fluctuations, and geopolitical tensions increase the cost of goods and services. These pressures are often passed on to consumers, meaning that even ordinary purchases from groceries to electronics are more expensive than they used to be. This affects household budgets and contributes to the perception that money doesn't stretch as far as it once did. Demographics are another hidden driver. Aging populations in the United States increase demand for healthcare, social services, and retirement resources, while younger generations face higher education debt and elevated housing costs. This combination puts pressure on families at every stage of life, influencing spending habits and long-term financial planning. The future, then, is shaped by all of these forces together. People entering the workforce today must navigate a labor market that is rapidly evolving, while also managing higher costs of living, increased debt, and uncertain financial systems. Long-term planning, buying a home, saving for retirement, or investing in education requires careful strategy and awareness of these structural changes. Those who fail to understand the new economic realities may struggle, while those who adapt early are more likely to find stability and opportunity. Perception is also important. Social media and news often highlight success stories and luxury lifestyles, creating a false sense of normalcy. Many people compare themselves to these curated realities and feel like they are falling behind, even though millions are experiencing similar financial pressures. Recognizing that these challenges are widespread and structural, not personal, is critical for making informed financial decisions. In short, what's happening to jobs, money, and the future is a combination of technological change, inflation, rising living costs, higher debt burdens, healthcare pressures, and demographic shifts. The economy itself is evolving, and the way people work, earn, and spend money is shifting along with it. Understanding these trends is essential for navigating the new financial landscape, making smarter decisions, and preparing for a future that is more uncertain but also full of opportunity for those who adapt. In 2026, awareness, planning, and flexibility are no longer optional. They are essential for financial security and long-term stability.